What's up, everyone? My name is Tim Stoddard. Welcome to timstodds.fm. Thank you so much for joining me. It's good to be back. I took a couple days off from behind the mic. Juliana and I went hiking in some mountains and some Tennessee state parks. It was really beautiful. It gave me some time to just sort of reflect and step away from the work, which is something that we all need to do from time to time. But nonetheless, here we go. Business as usual, back at it. In speaking about some of our hikes, it gave me some time to do some much needed reflection on the direction of my brand, the direction of my podcast, and the services, and what exactly it is that I want to offer the world and how I want to be of service to other people. There's nothing quite like some time in nature to be able to take a step back and think about these things. And I'm really, really happy that I did, because some questions that I've been asking myself in regards to what exactly is the direction of my work, what's the story that I want to tell, what is it that I want to contribute to the world and to my following. A lot of that stuff kind of came into a little bit more of a clear focus for me. So on that note, today's episode is in regards to some of those clarifications that I had while hiking over the weekend. This isn't as much as a typical article, more of an announcement, but nonetheless, I'm going to kind of keep the standard format as to where I just sort of read the blog post out to you. So without further ado, let's get started. Today's episode is called The New and Improved Academy. My dad was in town last week. Juliana, my dad, and I were sitting down for dinner. He said something that I took note of. He said, quote, "One of Tim's strengths is that he doesn't wait to do things." That's true. I've never been afraid of failing, nor have I suffered from paralysis of analysis. I just do things. It's worked out for me, but at times, I admit, I can frustrate myself. I'm always trying new ideas, and as a result, I'm frequently discovering ideas that don't work. My method of constant experimentation leads to a lot of stumbling around to find my way. A great example of this is the Tim Stodds Academy. Even though I had many signups for my academy, I still launched it without a set structure. It wasn't yet a polished product. I couldn't decide which direction I wanted to go, so I've been experimenting. Finally, the answer came to me. While Juliana and I were hiking this weekend, I started asking myself a few questions. I started thinking about my brand, and one of the questions I asked is, what's the most valuable service I can provide? I could always work as a consultant. It's profitable. I bring value to businesses. Sure, I could do that. I know I could make that work. But why would I start another agency when I already have Stoddsy and a great team that I really care about and that I love to work with? Then I thought that I could create a small investment firm. Maybe if I introduce some capital and bring some marketing skills to small upstart companies, I could continue to build out a portfolio. But the truth is that would spread me too thin, and I love the projects that I'm currently working on. I don't want to do anything else other than what I'm doing. Then I thought about selling online courses, but everyone is doing that, and I don't want to be lame. Then it hit me. The most valuable and generous use of my time is to teach. Teaching people what I have learned over the years and arming them with the skills to build their own companies or nonprofits or whatever is the best thing I can do. I can teach people how to build online businesses and teach them how to build companies around their passions. That way, they will be free to do whatever it is that they want. So there it is. I introduced to you the new and improved Tim Stodds Academy. Every Monday, I will send out an email to my members. Each week will consist of a lesson in which I will teach you a new skill for online marketing, digital sales, SEO, local search marketing, networking, and everything in between. I will record my lessons on video and I will give you detailed notes or transcriptions of each week's lesson. Members will have full access. You will have access to the archives and full access to all previous lessons. Members will have access to me, whereas after each lesson, you can email me directly and I will answer all of your questions personally. Members will also be the only ones who can see these videos and these lesson plans. I will keep them behind a paywall so that you are truly rewarded for your commitment. The price for admission will be $5 a month or $50 a year. I'm charging because my time is valuable and because I want you to have skin in the game. This is the direction of my blog. This is the direction of my brand. My blog will continue to be free. My podcast will continue to be free. But the academy, you have to pay for that. I will be teaching you the skills and the know-how that has created the financial freedom and success in my own life. I truly hope that you will join me. Together, we can show each other how to do meaningful work, make money doing what it is that we love to do, and build businesses that truly solve problems for people. Let's do this. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the podcast. Thank you for sticking with me during the last 5 days as I sort of took a break from the podcasting. I can see that my download numbers are continuing to increase, even though I sort of, took a step back from publishing content as frequently as I'm used to doing. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me that you guys are so appreciative and thankful and complimentary of my writing and my work. It means the world to me. If you could, give me a rating on iTunes. Subscribe on iTunes is the best thing you can do to support the show. Appreciate you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.